In a world where comfort is often taken for granted, Panda's existence was a symphony of silence and suffering. Her fur, once soft, lay dry and patchy, bearing the stark marks of severe neglect. Her ears, utterly destroyed by chronic infections, had stolen her hearing, leaving her isolated in a silent world. Each breath was a shallow, wheezy struggle, a constant battle against feline asthma. Painfully thin, dehydrated and malnourished, she was a mere shadow of life, terrified of even the gentlest human touch. This wasn't an act of cruelty, but one of desperate helplessness. Her previous owner, unable to afford her dire medical needs, had made the heartbreaking decision to abandon her. And so, left alone and broken, Panda's world grew small, silent, and consumed by fear. How could a creature so fragile endure such profound suffering, stripped of her senses and hope, simply because she was too costly to save? But then, everything changed. The woman who found Panda wasn't just another passerby. She was someone with a deep compassion for animals in pain. She didn't flinch at Panda's condition. She saw not a sick cat, but a soul who deserved a second chance. She named her Panda for the black and white patches of fur that still managed to show through the dirt, and she made a promise to never give up on her. The early days were fragile. Panda flinched at every hand, every movement. She refused to be touched near her ears and would hiss if someone reached too close. She didn't understand that love could come without pain, but even in her fear, she allowed brief moments of closeness. Her eyes, though weary, showed a glimmer of recognition, like she understood that this new human wasn't like the others. The road to recovery began with a full veterinary assessment. Panda was diagnosed with severe ear canal infections, left untreated for too long, which resulted in permanent hearing loss. Her asthma needed daily management. Her skin was inflamed from mites and fungal infections, and she had numerous other internal concerns due to long-term neglect. But no one gave up, not for a second. The rescue team set a detailed treatment plan: daily medications, scheduled checkups, careful nutrition, and a strict hygiene protocol. Her rescuer spent hours each day with her, gently brushing her fur, offering fresh food and warm places to sleep, whispering comfort even though Panda couldn't hear. She made sure Panda never felt alone again. Over the course of 4 months, something miraculous happened. Slowly, Panda began to change. Her breathing grew easier, her appetite stronger, her fur started to regain its shine. The look of fear in her eyes faded little by little, replaced by curiosity, then trust. She began to approach her rescuer voluntarily, first just to sit nearby, then to nuzzle her arm, and eventually to curl up and sleep on her lap. For the first time in what must have been years, Panda felt safe. Veterinarians worked tirelessly to eliminate the infections in her ears and skin. They performed minor surgeries to clean out decayed tissue and administered pain management to ease her discomfort. Panda was also vaccinated, dewormed, and later spayed to prevent future health complications. But it wasn't just medicine that healed Panda. It was love. Love that showed up every day, no matter how hard. Love that accepted Panda's fears. Love that waited patiently, offering warmth without demanding trust. That love is what saved her.
I love it. It's cute.
Today, Panda is no longer the fragile shell of a cat she once was. She is transformed into a confident, affectionate companion. Though she can't hear, she responds with her eyes. Bright and alert, always watching, she's formed an incredible bond with her rescuer, following her around the house, purring silently as if to say thank you. She now plays with toys, naps in the sun, and even cuddles with other cats. Her coat is full and healthy, her body stronger, and although she'll always carry the mark of her past in her ears and lungs, her spirit is finally free. What's most heartwarming is how Panda shows gratitude. Not in words, but in actions. She leans into gentle strokes, rests peacefully on shoulders, and nudges her rescuer with her nose when she wants affection. Her trust is quiet, but powerful. It says, "I remember everything you did for me." The entire rescue team, vets, caregivers, and volunteers feel immense joy watching Panda thrive. Their effort, sleepless nights, and unwavering determination gave her not just survival, but a new life. Panda's story is more than just a tale of recovery. It's a reminder of the power of patience, the strength in compassion, and the profound bond that can form between a wounded animal and a human who refuses to give up.
Like the sweetest boy. Like you are. How'd you get this sweet, huh? How'd you get this sweet? Panda. Oh, my Panda. Huh? You just want to. Oh, you'll have a bleep. Panda. You'll have a bleep. The Panda bleep. That's the Panda bleep. Look at it. It's so cute. I can't take it. Oh no. Oh no, you licked it away. That's okay. We're gonna have another one. That I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Hi. Come on, it's okay. Panda. Here. Not sure where to go, huh? Good boy. Just the house. It's okay, bud. Oh, okay. Be nice. I mean, it looks like whatever. But I was curious. You want to go back up? You want to go back up? No? It's okay. You're doing good. Aww. Someone's rubbing up against you. You're doing so good, bud. But I don't want to really make everybody mad. I think we should probably go back upstairs. Yeah.
He's a flopper. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very much like Envy. Just wants to be pet. Give you kisses. Listen to that motor go. I love you. You can't figure out the camera, can you? Good boy.
Good boy. boy. Aw. You did it.
boy.
It's okay.
This is your safe place.
It's okay.
So the other kitties can meet you. It's okay.
It's okay.
Now the other kitties can come meet you. Come on. Huh? Come on. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Now you're getting the hang of it every time. You know exactly what to do. Looks so cute on my bed. I like it. You like looking outside too. Like looking out there? Where was that? Like that? So you have a bleep, Mr. Panda. Look. You do. Oh, you got it. You my boy. Look at that face. Look at that face. You like that, huh? Yes.
In a world that often overlooks the weak, Panda stands as proof that even the most broken among us can heal, with time, care, and relentless love. And in her quiet way, Panda teaches us something we all need to remember: that life, no matter how difficult, is always worth fighting for.